And we're off.
We saw those East Iberville Tigers in the Madison Prep Gym.
Yep. And we're going to hear a few names we've heard before here in Louisiana All-American Sports. Ball being worked around, working the perimeter. From downtown, that's Ingram, good. Oh boy, he's picking up where he left off. Ingram was one of the young men that definitely stood out in spite of the drubbing that they took on Madison Avenue earlier this month.
Yeah, he's a good ball player, Eric. It's going to be a great matchup between him and Demario Jackson.
Demario Jackson, I remember from last year, and speak of it, way short. I remember last year Demario Jackson was definitely a force to be reckoned with during the Brusly Invitational.
Jay Kristoff, number 5 for the Brusly High Panthers, is the heralded quarterback.
How about that? Hey, he looks like a football player too. You just look at that guy, you look at his arms and the way he stands. He looks like a guy who has some real physicality to him.
He's an awesome quarterback.
And get that out of here. It's rejected. It's still in bounds and it's saved.
Great job by Ingram penetrating in the lane.
And Kristoff with the save and kind of leaves it floating out there. Stolen by by James. And there's the pass from downtown. Rims out, no good. And rebound by Trevor Thibodeau. Demario Jackson fast-pacing it and loses control, but it went off of a East Iberville player, so Brusly will retain possession. So 6:26 remaining in the opening period. Ball's inbounded, being worked around. Demario Jackson with the basketball. From downtown, ooh, too much on it by Kristoff. I guess a little bit too much of that golden arm went with the shot there, Barry. Brusly retains possession, rims out, no good. So right now, East Iberville's putting up a pretty good fight early on. Bounce pass down low for James. James off the glass, no good. Rebound by, that was Bailey, who was pretty aggressive under the boards. And he loses possession there, so that rebound should go to Donald Williams. Demario Jackson, excellent penetration, but James confronts him, and there's a whistle. Let's see who has possession of the ball.
Hey, these are two very evenly matched teams. It's going to be interesting to see how this game develops.
And you're going to hear this crowd. I said earlier that they're on the stands to the left of your screen that there weren't bucket is up and good by Micah Spears. That there weren't too many empty seats on the left side of the screen. There are almost none now, and on the right side, which is away from your screen, it's filling up very, very quickly.
Yeah, that's the Brusly faithful.
And they definitely come out to support their Panthers. Ball's working around. Ingram with the basketball. As he resets, they're going to work the perimeter. Ball swung around to Reddick to James. James from 14 feet gets the shooters rolling good. So East Iberville extends their lead back to 3 points.
Great job of finding him in the middle of the lane. Great cut by James to the open spot in the lane.
There's the pass over. Donald Williams goes up. Get that out of here. James with the rejection. Here comes Ingram bringing it down the court. Shot for a fast break transition. Good spin. He got a little too greedy there. Kristoff, good job defending that. Rebound. Couldn't tell if that was Jackson or if that was Thibodeau. It was Thibodeau. Okay. And up and good. And they're going to look the and one, I believe. And that's going to send Jay Kristoff to the line to shoot one. So Brusly has a chance to tie the score up and stunt the early momentum by East Iberville.
Fouls on Reddick.
So Reddick picks up his first. That shot is good. We are all tied up, folks, at 5. So Brusly ties the score. And here comes, oh, nice. 1-2 step. Get that out of here. Rejected by Micah Spears. And you can hear the coach, coach screaming out instructions.
Coach Harold Boudreaux, former LSU player.
I remember Harold Boudreaux. We met him last year, if I remember. And from downtown, bounces out, no good. Rebound by Demario Jackson. Jackson to Kristoff. You can't see him in your screen as Coach Boudreaux's in the way, but he gets that shot with the shooters rolling good. And it is now 7-5 with Brusly on top. Ingram Goes down low. Get that out of here. Another contested shot by Spears. If they get the putback, I believe it's Reddick. Was it Reddick that put it in? That was James with the putback. 5:03 to go in the opening period as East Iberville ties it back up at 7.
And East Iberville's in a man-to-man defense.
Rebound by Daly. Ingram brings it down court. Passes over. There's the pump fake. Back to James in the post. Rims out. No good rebound. Thibodeau. He's been a force underneath so far.
Yeah, these guys are really playing above the rim.
And there's a shot. Oh, man. Demario Jackson made that look easy. And really regains the lead 9-7 with 4:22 to go in the opening period. Ingram. Ball fake. Oh, man. Kristoff bit on that. Like it's a bag of Cheetos, but he was able to reset his position in time. Now there's some whistles. Brusly has possession. Let's see what the call is.
Call is a travel call on number 22, Reddit. And in all honesty, Eric, I just didn't see the travel.
Yeah.
The Southern Lab kittens are walking into the gym. They're taking on White Castle after this game here.
And of course, the winner of the White Castle Southern Lab game will face the Madison Prep Chargers tomorrow evening here on Louisiana All-American Sports. Okay, so unfortunately we're getting a view of Coach Bidrow's posterior. I'm sure it's not what you want to see, so we'll bring the action to you. There's a bucket from about 16 feet up and good by Micah Spears. Ingram brings it up court. Ball's worked around. There's the pass to James down low with a turnaround from the high block, and there's a foul, and that's going to send James to the line to shoot 2.
These are some high-quality teams here. Port Allen's one of the better teams in this area. They won huge early. Of course, Madison Prep.
Right.
And Southern Lab, traditional powerhouse in single A. And White Castle is another traditional single A powerhouse.
Southern Lab definitely gave us a very hard run for the money last year.
And
they really beat us actually, but I mean it was close.
Right. And that is the district that Madison Prep will be in next year in the Southern Lab District. So you're seeing the beginnings of a rivalry.
Absolutely. That shot is good. Demario Jackson is just doing it all, which the last time I remember seeing these guys he did last year. Was Demario Jackson in the summer league game that we covered play? Do you remember that? It seems like I've called his name out a lot. I mean, more so than just last year.
Yeah, well, if Coach Boudreau was the coach, he was the point guard.
Well, that would do it. There's a hack, and that's going to send Reddick to the line to shoot 2. Who's that foul on? I didn't catch it.
I'm about 25.
Okay, so that's on Thibodeau. He's been Thibodeau all on the defensive end of the board, defensive end of the court rather, and it's been all Demario Jackson on the offensive end. Yeah, I remember Jackson hitting some really, in addition to running the court well, hitting some really long shots over the summer.
Right. He's a phenomenal basketball player. And now he's just getting off the football field. They were just eliminated, I think, last week. So he may not have his basketball legs under him yet. Neither is Jay Kristoff. However, their games will improve over the season. 13-10 with Brusly on top. Jackson with the penetration. 2:41 to go to periods. Nice! Well, I guess officially, we'll call that an assist. I don't know. Nonetheless, Michael Spears gets it. Looked more like a partially blocked shot than a recovery by Spears. 15-10 now. Brusly getting some momentum. Nice clean move by Busso from the wing, and that's rejected. And he recovers it. He's going to go around the baseline. Oh, around the bucket, around the back. No good. Rebound by Michael Spears. And here comes Demario Jackson again. He's got such fluid moves with his hands with the basketball. Yes, he's a natural.
Jackson goes, slapped down by James. Good defensive play. Was that from downtown? Michael Spears with a nice bucket. That's only 2 points, but it's 17-10 with the Brusly Panthers on top, leading East Iberville here on Louisiana All-American Sports.com. Looks like Brusly has really seized the momentum here.
That's 8 points in the quarter for Micah Spears. He's really started off on fire.
I'm just looking at it was 9-7 at one point. It's now 17-10, so that is a 10-3 run right now. The Blues put on. So there's the buzzer. We're back to the action. 1 minute 55 seconds remaining in the opening period, and we have the Brusly high pass. So
with a basketball and football jersey still on.
I'll tell you, we know we're a football town here. So back to the action on Louisiana All-Americansports.com. A lot of spirit here in Brusly, Louisiana. And you can hear Coach Boudreaux giving instructions to his squad.
Yeah, you always want your defensive players to see the man that they're guarding and the basketball. He was reminding his player to see the ball.
Nice pass around, and he's got, Daly rims out no good. Rebound by Kristoff. Okay. Well, see, there's obviously some benefits to being the mascot. As you get to touch the cheerleaders and no one questions you. Should have signed up for that gig in high school. Around the side, Jackson passes over to Kristoff. Kristoff puts it on the ground. 1:04 remaining in the opening period. This is the most methodical I've seen DeMario Jackson pass over. This is the most I've seen really slow it down in the game.
Fouls on Ingram, his first.
That's not in the act of shooting, so there'll be no shot. 53.9 seconds remaining in the quarter, and Brusly will retain possession. Spears, nice spin move, and James. Well, James has been playing some good defense today.
Yeah, and he's undersized, Derek.
Rims out, no good. Attempt by Donald Williams, and it's goes back to East Iberville. They got down the court very quickly. Reddick puts it up no good. Micah Spears, very nice rebound. Passes to Thibodeau, passes to Jackson. Jackson bounces on the ground. Nice pass to Kristoff. That was a well-executed play, Barry. And you can tell that the team was in sync and they were reading each other perfectly.
And that's what DeMario Jackson brings to this team. He has great court vision here.
I mean, he must have seen him out of the side of his head. Almost like a fish. And that's kind of a rush play by Ingram, and it's going to be stolen. Stolen by Thibodeau. Kristoff goes downtown, lays in the backboard, and good in the first period to score. The hometown Brusly Panthers. Oh my goodness, they put up the football pass. And in the period, it's now 21-10. It looks like a football score, Perry, at the end of this first period.
And leading scorers, Jay Kristoff with 9 points, 2 rebounds. Micah Spears, 8 points, 2 rebounds. Leading the way for the East Iberville Tigers is Tyler Jones, who has 6 points and 1 rebound.
So, really fast-paced half of action there. So we have a good game here. Brusly strike that East Iberville jumped on top early. They had a lead for much of the quarter, and wow, did Brusly just turn it on?
Yes, they did.
So we'll bring in the Brusly High cheerleaders before as we await the start of the second period. And there's the horn. And we are back to the action as it looks like Brusly will inbound the ball to start the second period. So ball's inbounded. And no good. Kristoff gets the rebound. Goes up high, and it's picked up by Ingram. Ingram gets the rebound on the putback, and nice pass. Oh, wow. Jackson with a heck of a disruption. I guess it was a block shot. Otherwise, it would have been basket interference. As he made Quante Johnson pay for, well, say pay, but well, he didn't get it. So, 7:30 to go. Good. And that was that tomorrow? Was that Donald Williams? Donald Williams. Okay. 23-10. That was that ahead of me from about 16, 17 feet. It looked like he was close to the 3-point line.
I thought it was a 3.
It was 21.
No, you're right. No, it was a 2.
Ooh, nice move by Ingram and the floater. Beautiful textbook play. That was a nice move. Ingram started to go to his left, spun it around to his right very quickly, never lost control of the ball. Perfect ball control for about 10 feet, just floated it in. Got the shooters rolling off.
I really like both of these point guards here.
Darrell Ingram's got some skills, and he's not, he's less than 6 feet tall, but that's the one position in which he's going to play to do. Ball bounces low. Jackson. Brady Panthers. Here comes, excuse me, folks. Mario Jackson with the basketball. Jackson goes down low, steps up in the lane, jump step, no good. Rebound, Micah Spears, and it is good. 6:11, 6:10 remaining in the period, 25-12. Really all on top. They have just taken complete control of this ball game. 6 minutes remaining. Ingram with a good ball fake. Passes, stolen. Yeah, he thought he had Daly, but he did not. Jay Kristoff from the rooter to the tutor. All the way down. He got the cam, he got the steal, and went completely uncontested, but they're not giving him the points, so never mind. So I wasted a perfectly good rooter to the tutor reference. It's still 25-12. Really on top. It was either a foul or a travel. I just couldn't see the official signal from all the way down here.
It was a foul on Jay Kristoff. Do we know who scored the last points on that end of the court for the Brusly Tigers?
Micah Spears had a bucket. That had to be the only one because it was 23. It was 23 points when we had that brief interruption. Okay, so Darrell Ingram with the basketball, bringing it up court, 5:47 remaining in the half. Ingram passes, there we go, gets it over to Reddick. Reddick passes over to James. That's going to bounce out to Ingram, bounces off, and they're going to fight for it, and could not get the timeout in time. That was,
I was about to bail out on you, partner.
I saw him coming. Montel Williams actually was the name of the defender who probably was in your living room if you're out there watching here on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. He couldn't get it, couldn't call the timeout in time. So Darrell Ingram with the basketball now. 5:23 to go. Ross knocked loose and stolen. Good job there by Tyree Johnson. Ball along the baseline. Demario Jackson. It's good.
No substitution for speed, Eric.
Nah, he was quick. 5:08 to go in the half. 27-12. Brusly is just smothering East Iberville at the moment. There's the pass. Along the perimeter, swatted and stolen. Officially, that steal should go to number 11. We don't have a number 11. But anyway, 11 made the steal. It ended up in the hands of Tyree Johnson.
There's a lot of reaching by both teams, and the referees are allowing them to play. So if I'm coaching here, I tell my guys to get up on them, press them, hand check them, do whatever you can until the referees start tightening up on the call.
Yeah, if the referees are going to swallow their whistle, you take advantage of it, no doubt. Popular with the rebound. Nope, I'm sorry, he did not get it. And actually, looks like Montel Williams is really being hassled there. And finally, I want to say it was timeout called by Brusly. I couldn't see the signal, but that's the only thing that makes sense.
Yes, timeout Brusly.
4 minutes, 39 seconds remaining in the half.
It just doesn't seem to me that Brusly has a 15-point lead. If I don't look up at the score and see that, Eric, as I'm watching the game, it just doesn't feel that way.
You know, I think East Iberville is getting a lot of good ball movements. They're getting up and down the court. They're fighting just as hard as Brusly under the boards, but Brusly's putting the ball in the hole, and East Iberville is just not doing that when they take their trips down the court. They're just not getting the shots to fall.
Okay, well maybe that'll change.
In fact, my math might be wrong, but they only have 2 points in this period.
That's exactly right. That's pretty good math, Eric. You must have went to LSU.
Oh, that was a good one. Sure did. Christoph back to the action. 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. Christoph looks like a full court man-to-man. I'm sorry, a half court man-to-man.
And Iberville clearly reached across the body, and the referees called it because of the contact. So maybe their coach has informed his team, hey, play aggressive.
There's a nice move there by Thibodeau. Thibodeau, it's in the corner. Christoph with the ball. Passes back over. That's Donald Williams that gets slapped around, stolen. Popular officially get the steal, lands up in James's hands, and looks like on the way to the basket, Quante Johnson was fouled, so that's going to send him to the line to shoot two. Who picked up that foul, Barry?
Jackson.
Okay, so Jackson, Demario Jackson picking it up. Is that only his first foul? First personal, so nothing to start breaking a sweat about if you're a Brusly Panther. And those of you at home, if you can hear the cheer, they're saying, you so fine, you blow my mind, and miss it. Some things never change no matter how old we get. That one rims out, no good. 27-13. Oh, wow. Yep, his foot was in the line. Jackson's foot was in the line. Actually, when Micah Spears was fighting for the ball, I thought he had stepped out as he touched it, too. So ref got that one right.
Micah Spears is like a rebounding machine. He and Trevin Thibodeau, they're like rebounding.
Christoph swats it up in the air, but the Tigers are able to hold on. There's a shot and good. Quante Johnson. Good perimeter shot. That was from about 16 feet. 27-15, 3:48 remaining in the period. Micah Spears, you're right, Barry. They have been rebounding machines. Ball's batted around a little bit. Demario Jackson with the ball. He steps up. He's going to pull up from three-point land. You got a good look at it. Rebound Thibodeau. Thibodeau off the glass and good. So Thibodeau on the second chance. Travis Thibodeau puts it up and in. 29-15.
Thibodeau's fifth rebound.
Popular. Well, with a very unpopular result if you're from East Iberville. Here comes Demario Jackson. Steps up. Tries to penetrate through the wing into the lane. There's a foul. 3:08 to go. I'm pretty sure it's on East Iberville. 1-2? Can't be.
It's on 11.
Okay.
Sherman.
Okay, Javante Sherman. Javante Sherman had some good handling for a guy with a lot of vertical.
Right.
For a short guy. Down 3:08 remaining in the period. 29-15. Checking in is Montel Williams. But don't worry, he's not going to ask you to go to moneytree.com. He's just here to play a little basketball. Jackson, good. 30-15. Really on top. So here comes Sherman up the court. Pass from Reddick. Nice pass down low to Tyler James on the assist from Jaden Reddick.
And I think they're going to have to do that more often there, Eric. James seems to be a major scorer for this East Iberville team.
He definitely can put it into the post. You know, he's a tall fella, he's a long guy, but he's not the tallest. But he's
undersized for a post guy.
Right, but he knows how to work his body. He clearly has a good IQ. Speaking of the devil, Tyler James, the steal on the pass to Popular and good. Popular on the assist from James. Demario Jackson with the ball, 30-19, so the East Iberville Tigers gnawing into the lead just a little bit, no pun intended. Jackson goes to his left, 1-2 step, Jackson back out of here, so and it's up. Let's see, Montel Williams gets the recovery. Christoph goes in off the glass and good, nice move. Jay Christoph on the assist from Montel Williams.
I don't understand how that wasn't a foul.
Stolen by Demario Jackson. He passes to Christoph again. Now what happened with Jackson? I actually couldn't see that.
As he penetrated, he was stopped in the lane. It looked like there was a lot of contact, but there was no call. The referees are really letting him play.
Jay Kristoff blocks the shot. Jackson passes down low, rolls out, no good. But there's a foul that will send Micah Spears to the line to shoot 2.
And then Spears is barely touched there, and there's a foul.
Home cooking. The Brusly High cafeteria only about 15 feet away from the gym, so a lot of home cooking going on right here, and to the fans' delight. 34-19, Spears at the line, 1:35 to go in the period. Puts his shot up and good, 35-19, Brusly on top. So DeMario Jackson checking out for the first time, giving that motor a chance to go into idle mode for just a moment. And looks like Tyler Johnson's checking out. Okay, they had 6 men on the court, so yeah, can't do that. Spears at the line.
Good job by the referees. By rule, that's a technical foul, but they just asked the player to bag out. He had made no impact on the game.
Right. Really getting all the breaks so far from the men in stripes. 1:34 to go in the period.
Kristoff make them both?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. 36-19, 1:27 to go. There's the pass. Reddick with the basketball. Passes over. Sherman looking. Steps up. Nice pass down low. Tyler James from about 13 feet off the glass and good with the elbow.
He's got to get more touches there.
They have got to get him the ball inside the paint area. He's making far more shots than he's missing, and even when he's contested closely.
East Iberville has extended their defense now, and they've caused a turnover with Jay Kristoff.
So they're scratching and hanging on here, down 15 points, minutes ago, but they, as you said, Perry, they're clearly in the game, they're just not close on the scoreboard.
Right.
Javante Sherman with the ball. 53 seconds to go in the half. Reddick hesitates. Passes back. Javante Sherman in the lane. Gets it down there to Reddick. Jaden Reddick with the bucket. 36 seconds to go in the half. 36 to, should be 23, yes. 36-23. Kristoff passes up top to Thibodeau. Thibodeau didn't know what his next move was for a moment, but he kept on his pivot foot. Williams spins around, has the ball. Passes over. Jalen Green with the rock. Bounce pass down low. Williams.
I think you'll see Bruce playing for the last shot.
And nice ball fake, nice head move there. Donald Williams along the line and good. That's going to be the end of the first half, as they're not going to get that off in time. Popular flips it over his back. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Brusly Panthers 38 and the East Iberville Tigers 23. Perry, what were your reflections on that half of basketball?
Well, again, the game looked a lot closer than the score was. As you stated, East Iberville Tigers shots are just not falling. They're executing well, they're just not finishing the play. So that's got to give the coach some solace there that at least their strategy is solid. All they need is their shots to fall. And with a good team, the shots eventually start falling. They've got to get James more touches inside. They've got to find a way to stop Jay Kristoff and keep Thibodeau and Spears off the boards. Anytime a team gets this many rebounds, that's going to be an advantage. A total for the two players, they have a total of 10 rebounds. No one else on East Iberville's team has more than 2.
That's not going to get it done.
That's not going to get it done. So that's where the adjustments have to be made. And I really think that this East Iberville team is well coached, and they're going to make some adjustments here. And this is going to be a closer game than we've seen so far.
Who's our leading scorer thus far?
Thus far, it's Jay Kristoff with 15 points.
Any rebounds for him?
And 3 rebounds.
All right, so excellent first half of basketball for that young man. I'm sure that the scout that came to see him has got to be pleased with the output from Kristoff here in the first half of action. So we'll let you enjoy the shoot-around, Barry. I know that you have some other business to tend to, and well, we appreciate you sticking around for the beginning of this bonus coverage, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow as Madison put up will take on the winner of the Southern Up Kittens, who are warming up right now, as we'll see them on your screen shortly.
That should be a really good game, Eric. I am looking forward to that.
All right, so we'll show you the warm-up, and we'll be back to the action in about 8 minutes here on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. 7 minutes.
Do you need this? You won't be able to do this. No. Just go back to close. run over to a scholarship.
Okay, we are back to the action here in Louisiana, allamericansports.com. Brusly Panthers on top of the visiting East Iberville Tigers by the score of 38-23. And we are about set for basketball. There's the whistle, and here we go. Reddit with the basketball, working around the perimeter. Swings it over. And in the corner, there's a whistle already. Looks like Jay Kristoff might have gotten a little too aggressive. And 11 seconds in, we have a whistle. I believe that's a foul on Kristoff. So Ingram working with the ball, steps up, floats it. Wow, floats it from about 16 feet. That was a tough one. And the ball's fought for a little bit by Daly. And we're going to call a hack, though it was not in the act of shooting. And another whistle. So we've got 3 fouls called in the first 34 seconds of action. You know, the officials appeared to swallow their whistles in the first half, but here in the second half, they are calling the game a lot more closely. Ingram. Oh, nice way. Nice job finding Tyler James in the paint, and he's going to get hacked, and that's going to be against Thibodeau, and that's going to send James to the line to shoot 2. James could not get the shooter's roll on the first shot. So it's still 38-23, 15-point lead for Brusly. He gets the second one though. 38-24. Oh, errant pass. Kind of a careless pass. You can see DeMario Jackson calling out signals. Actually, it was deflected. Donald Williams tried to pass it over, it was deflected. So Brusly will hang on to the basketball. 7:06 to go in the third. Thibodeau. Oh, nice ball fake. He's going to go all the way. Jam it down. Oh, man. Trevor Thibodeau. I mean, he had everybody fooled. Trevor Thibodeau was kind of trapped along the sideline by a host of defenders. He turned his body like he was looking to pass the ball backwards. The entire East Iberville defense bit on it. And he had a clear path to the basket. And Thibodeau with the rejection. Oh, man. Trevor Thibodeau right now is a one-man wrecking crew. DeMario Jackson with the pass alongside. He's going to go up and he's fouled by Tyler Jones. Going to the line to shoot two for the Brusly Panthers would be number 21, Tyree Johnson. So Johnson on the line, 6 minutes, 31 seconds to go in the third period. Brusly all on top, 40-24 here on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com. First one rims out, no good. Johnson gets the roll on the second one, so it's now 41-24. Brusly all on top. 17-point lead for the Panthers. Passes down low. Oh, boy, Daly very aggressively to the bucket. And that will cut it to 15 points, 41-26. Ball's loose. Thibodeau right there, Johnny on the spot. Johnson looks for Thibodeau, hit the pass to short, it counts, it goes to Micah Spears. So a host of Brusly players, a host of these Iberville players were there to disrupt the pass when they could not secure the basketball, and Micah Spears is right there to bail his team out and put the ball in the hole. 43-26 with 5:49 remaining in the period. There's the pass down low. Daly passes over to James, it's rejected. Get that out of here, says Spears. Looks like the ball went off of an East Iberville. No. Yes, it did go off of an East Iberville player. So Brusly regains possession. They mob DeMario Jackson. Trying to get a jump ball. They get nothing. The ref is not biting on that. And another whistle. We got a lot of stoppages of play here in the second half. So the ball rolls out of bounds off of Brusly. East Iberville will get the ball back. Ingram with the ball. Darrell Ingram trying to make something happen. He had a very good first half. He's got to get his teammates more involved. Underhanded floater by Ingram from just in front of the elbow area inside the paint. That's about a 14-foot shot. It's good. 43-28. East Iberville trying to cut into this lead. Williams passes over, swings it. Johnson to Thibodeau, floats up to Spears. Excellent ball control. Micah Spears on the assist by Trevor Thibodeau. 5:05 to go in the period. Ball fake. Ingram goes baseline, kicks it back. James, get that out of here, says Thibodeau. James doesn't win. Thibodeau rejects it again. 2 blocks by Trevor Thibodeau. He has been the man in this third quarter, just absolutely disrupting everything East Iberville is trying to do. He has been a force defensively throughout the game. Ingram from way downtown, breaks out, no good. Rebound, doesn't matter because it goes out of bounds. Well, it does not go out of bounds. There's a foul. That's going to be on Trevor Thibodeau, and I don't have the number of fouls in this game, but it's got to be piling up pretty quickly. Reddit inbounds the ball to Darrell Ingram. Ingram goes along the baseline, loses control, gets it back. Gets it back to Reddit. Jaden Reddit puts it up, no good. Rebound, Daly, no good. Goes out of bounds, that's going to go to Brusly. Oh, really? Yes, Brusly, let's see. No, they are ruling that the ball went off of a Brusly player. So East Iberville will hang on to the basketball. 4:33 remaining in the period. 45-28, Brusly comfortably on top, up by 17 points. Ingram gets the pick, and he blows past, puts up a floater from the elbow again. They have got to step up and stop that elbow floater. He's been killing him with it. Well, I won't say killing him because they're up 15, but he's definitely getting the better of him with it. Demario Jackson goes along, launches him. What a shot! What a shot by Demario Jackson. There was absolutely nothing easy about that at all. Just good concentration, good ball movement. Meanwhile, a floater from along the baseline, no good. Rebound by Tyler James, and that one is good. Demario Jackson with the ball. And looks like Tyler James swats it out of bounds. He does more than swat it out of bounds. He puts in a personal foul with 3:47 to go in the third period. 47-32. Brusly comfortably on top. Coach Woodrow appealing to the referees. Nice pass down low to Spears. Spears off the glass, couldn't get the roll. Rebound Daly. Daly passes it over to Ingram. Darrell Ingram rushes up the court furiously in transition. Passes over. Ball's loose, stolen. It is stolen by number 11. I don't have a name of the young man. Here comes Demario Jackson. Oh, he just slices through the lane like he was driving a go-kart there. Goes up, draws the foul, and he's going to take 2 shots at the line. The foul is against Daly. What an effort by that young man, Demario Jackson. 47-32, 3:28 remaining in the period. Jackson. Oh, whips off the back of the iron. Travis Thibodeau will come in and relieve Montel Williams. Oh boy, 0 for 2 at the line. That one rolls out. Ingram gets the pick from James. Passes in the corner from downtown. Runs out no good. Popular put it up. For the moment, it looks like Daly got the rebound. But, ball's over, so here comes Brusly. There's the pass over, Thibodeau. Passes back. Oh, stolen. I mean, big time steal there by Devin Johnson. Ingram from downtown. Good. Darrell Ingram is keeping his team in this game. 47-35 is the score with 2 minutes and 46 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Devin Johnson picks up kind of a silly foul. Maybe not the worst in the world. He tried to stop the pace of Demario Jackson. But you know, Devin Johnson's not a starter, so the only thing that counts against him for his team fouls. That is the 6th team foul, however, picked up by the Tigers. So one more is going to put Brusly into the bonus. So that was not the best foul in the world. Meanwhile, Michael Spears brings it up court, passes over. Jay Kristoff back in the game. Jackson with the ball, being worked by Devin Johnson. Jackson from the with the pass over to Thibodeau. Jackson went into the paint, passed it over. Thibodeau went up and he was fouled. So he'll go to the line and shoot 2. That does in fact put Brusly into the bonus. That foul against Tyler James. That's his 3rd personal foul with 2:26 remaining in the third period. Thibodeau could not get the shooters roll. Oh for 2 electric from line by Thibodeau. Darrell Ingram losing control of the ball. Popular recovers, puts it up and good. And timeout called by Brusly. After the bucket by Popular. Coach Boudreaux wants to talk about it. We are down to a 10-point game. 47-37. Okay, it's an injury timeout. It's not a timeout called by Coach Boudreaux. Looks like Travis Thibodeau hurt his hand. And he's being tended to on the sideline. Ball's being inbounded. Donna Williams passes over to Jackson. Jackson, Jay Kristoff. Ball fakes. James does not bite on it. Kristoff switches to his right hand, and Micah Spears couldn't hang on. Popular swats it off of Spears, and it's out of bounds. Ingram's trying to call for his teammate Devin Johnson to inbound the ball, presumably to get it to Ingram. 1:46 remaining in the third period. Ball was tipped by Jackson. Ingram does get it. It's a full court trap, and he's trapped, and he loses it. He falls right into the trap. Williams to Micah Spears. He misses the dunk. Kristoff gets the rebound. Boxes his man out, and they will reset the offense. 1:32, 1:31 remaining in the third period. Donna Williams tries to go baseline. Passes it back to Kristoff. Kristoff over to Jackson. Jackson to Williams, swings it to Kristoff. Kristoff finds Micah Spears in the paint. Hook shot, gets the roll and good. So it's back up to a 12-point lead. 49-37. 1:05 to go in the third period. Ingram penetrates with the floater. Doesn't quite get that one. That rebound will go to Micah Spears slapped it, and it ends up in the hands of Donna Williams. So that rebound should go to Williams officially. I'm sorry, should go to Spears officially. Pass over Williams from 16 feet off the glass. Did he call glass? I don't know, but it counts. So you cannot see that at home. My fault, folks. Ingram with the ball. Passes over in the corner. Popular. Looking, he's kind of trapped. Goes right off of Tyler James's grill and out of bounds. Talk about adding insult to injury. And Brusly will get the ball back with 20.4 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Brusly up by 14 points. I'm sorry, ricocheted off the Brusly defender. Ingram jacks it up high. It's kind of hard to see from this end. And ball's going to be thrown. It bounces off of Tyree Johnson. So Devin Johnson with an alert play to save possession for his team. 51-37 to score. Who was he throwing it to? Oh, boy. So Jay Kristoff checking out of the game for Brusly. Looks like Jalen Green is checking in. Popular from downtown. Good. So Popular will cut it up. That's only a 2-point shot. My fault. 51-39. So it's back to a 12-point game with 5.3 seconds remaining in this period. And as Perry would always say, that's kind of a cardinal sin of committing a foul when a team is in the bonus. Brusly's already in the single bonus, and with only 5 seconds to go in the quarter, instead of forcing Brusly to come down the court, they're just going to walk him on down and put DeMario Jackson, the best offensive player at the line of 2-3. So the only, I guess, solace that East Iberville could take is this is a 1-and-1 situation. So they will go to the line and shoot. And well, we'll see what happens, but it looks like they might have gifted them 2 points. First one goes in, so there's now 53-39 with 5.3 seconds remaining in the period. Jackson. And cannot get the roll. 4 seconds to go in the period. Daly almost looks frozen. Johnson with the ball. Kennedy got close to getting it off, so that's the end of the third period with the score. Brusly on top, 52-39 here on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com as we will get ready to start the fourth quarter. So, just to catch everybody up, we've had pretty much we had a back and forth game in which East Iberville got on top early in the game, and ever since then it's been all Brusly's game. They built up a lead very early in the first. Brusly exploded to take an 11-point lead in the first quarter. They have not looked back since. This third quarter of action has been fairly balanced. It's only a 13-point game, which means that the lead has not gotten any. The deficit has not gotten any worse for East Iberville, but they've been able to close the gap. And so, as we've been joined by a celebrity, the Brusly High Panther, are still in format as we get ready for the start of the fourth period. As as Brusly will take possession to start. 8 minutes to go, and let's see what happens in this final frame. There's the 1-2 step by Jackson through the lane. He's going to kick the foul. So that will send Jackson to the line to shoot two. Jackson's shot is good. Second shot is good. 54-39 is a 15-point lead again for the home team. Brusly in complete control of this game. There's a whistle. And Mario Jackson has this look on his face. He looks like a kid who got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. He knows he did it. 7:39 to go in the ball game. Popular. Jackson went up, no good. Reddick gets the rebound. Puts it back up, no good. Rebound by Micah Spears. And so Brusly again has a chance to add to the menacing lead as they're up by 15 points. Jackson bounces over. Jake Kristoff with the ball. Kristoff. 7:05 remaining in the game. He's going to penetrate. Nice pass over to Montel Williams. That one is good. 6:58, 6:57 to go in the ball game. Brusly is all on top. 56-39. Reddick to Ingram. Ingram. There's a whistle with 6:47 to go. And with a foul away from the ball. So that's the 6th team foul on Brusly. One more will put East Iberville into the single bonus. Crossover by Ingram. Steps up. 1-2. Passes out. And shot from the perimeter by Johnson. No good. Rebound by Brusly. That's DeMario Jackson who gets it. Down to Williams. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Williams chucks it up. No good. Jake Kristoff just overwhelms Daly. Ends up back in the hands of Williams. Goes up and the and one. Gets the foul. I believe that foul is on, I want to say it's on Daly. I did not get a good look though. That is the 10th team foul against East Iberville, so that will put them into the single bonus. Strike that puts Brusly into the double bonus. Cannot get the roll. 58-39. And, oh man, Darrell Ingram just plays so strong for his size. 58-41. He's been probably one of the few bright spots he and Tyler James, the few bright spots for this East Iberville team. You can hear the slap over here. No call. Micah Spears puts it up and good. And we have another whistle. 60-41. Brusly up by 19. I'm going to call time of death right here. Time of death 5:48 remaining in the fourth, as I think that East Iberville is pretty much flatlined. Darling makes his first one. Ingram makes the second one. 60-43 with 5 minutes and 48 seconds to go in the game. Brusly enjoying a commanding 17-point lead in this one. Micah Spears with the ball down low. Christoph goes to his right. There's a whistle. That's a push against Junius Chong, who's in the game, I believe, for the first time. Number 21 for East Iberville. And again, that is his first personal foul. And again, in a double bonus situation, that will send Brusly to the line to shoot two. Makes the first one. Christoph makes that. It is good. Second one rims out, no good. Rebound, Micah Spears. Spears goes up off the glass and good. Micah Spears. Ingram, wicked crossover. It's deflected. Oh, boy. Demario Williams almost got to it as it was deflected. And had he gotten to that ball before it rolled out of bounds, he would have taken that one to the house. 5 minutes, 9 seconds to go in the ball game. Sherman passes over to Chong. Chong down low for Tyler James. No good. Rebound, Jay Christoph. Brusly has scored 5 points in the second half. They had 38 points at halftime. They have 43 points now. That is almost unbelievable. Get that out of here. Rejected, and that's going to go in the stands. They're going to say it's going to possession will remain with Brusly. As James, it was contested. I know James was pursuing. I'm not sure he's the one that blocked the shot. Williams at the ball. 4:34 to go. 5 points in the period. That is almost. I'm sorry. That is wrong. That is wrong. Disregard everything I said, ladies and gentlemen. Brusly had 38 points. East Iberville at 23. They scored 20 points in the half. I do apologize. That is my mistake. My mistake. 63-43. Brusly on top. The 1-2 step. I was going to say, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. Ingram alone has made a couple of triples. And rolls out, no good. Rebound underneath by Montel Williams. Can't put it in. Rebound Christoph. They're just letting him play. Christoph's going to have to reset the offense. He's being pursued. And it's picked up, taken away by Quante Johnson. Johnson goes a little high. Looked like a carry from here. There's a whistle. 3:49 to go in the game. Let's see what the call is. From downtown, Sherman, Javante Sherman, no good. Rebound by Montel Williams. Williams hands it to Christoph. Pass down low. Demario Jackson being double teamed. No foul call. Boy, it looks like he was being mobbed there by Javante Sherman, and actually the foul is going to go against Lamont Kurz in the game for the first time. And with Brusly being in a double bonus and up by 20 points, I'm sure they're just going to do what they can to extend this lead, this dominating lead. 3:15 to go in the ball game. Jackson's shot is good. 64-43, Brusly on top. $3:15 to go. Jackson makes the second one. 65-43, a 22-point lead for the Panthers. Sherman finds James. James kicks it out from downtown. Bang! It is good. So Quante Johnson, well, I'm not going to say stop the bleeding, but he definitely put a little pressure on the wound. 65-46, Quante Johnson with the bucket. Jackson with a 1-2 step, launches from the high block and good! Wow! Oh boy, Demario Jackson just has such good control of the ball, even under pressure and while moving. There's the pass, skips off the hands of James, and it ends up in the hands of Jay Kristoff, who will get the steal. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the ball game. 67-46, Brusly all on top. Jackson into the lane again. He is fouled really hard there by Quante Johnson, and will go to the line to shoot two. So that's Quante Johnson's first foul, and with the Panthers in the double bonus, they will shoot two more, hoping to extend this huge 21-point lead. Jackson's first shot is good. 68-46. Brusly all on top. .218 to go in the game. Jackson. Good. So we have a substitution timeout. And Tyree Johnson will check into the game and relieve Demario Jackson, who's had an excellent performance. There's a bump foul, and it looks like in the game for the first time for the Brusly Panthers is Sean Freeman, number 40. And no sooner does he get into the game, he commits a foul, and that will send Javante Sherman to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. 2:13 to go. Panthers are absolutely hammering the Tigers, 69-46. Javante Sherman makes his first shot. Cannot get the second one. 69-47. Rebound is by Jalen Green. And it looks like a wholesale substitution on the part by Brusly. I see in the game for the first time number 30. I don't even know who that is. Freeman misses, no good. Rebound by Johnson, and it is good. Tyree Johnson with the steal on the inbounds pass, and it's swung down by Johnson by Quante Johnson. These Iberville and in loose control, ball rolls out of bounds. So Julius Chong could not hang on, and that will give Brusly another possession. Also in the game, Robert Taylor for Brusly for the first time in the game. So a complete substitution. Jalen Green only got minimal time in the first half. There's the pass. Johnson over to Freeman. Freeman tries to get a baseline, passes back from downtown, rims out no good. It was Jalen Green. Rebound by Quante Johnson. Johnson is kind of jammed up a little bit there by Taylor. He finds Sherman. Sherman, bounce pass, and stolen. Stolen by Tyree Johnson. Johnson kicks it over to Green. Jalen Green penetrates and stolen by Jason Scott of the Tigers. Javante Sherman tries to pass to Johnson. It's stolen again. That is the third steal in about 60 seconds by Tyree Johnson. He passes over to Freeman, misses woefully short. Rebound by Jalen Green. Green goes up, no foul called. It's slapped away and picked up by Chong. Chong flips it over to Kerr. Lamont Kerr puts it up and in with 47 seconds to go. The score, Brusly all on top, 71-49. Jalen Green with the ball, goes across half court, passes, he has, the ball is jostled loose. Jalen Green gets the recovery and good. So Jalen Green with the unassisted basket. There's the pass in. Javante Sherman passes over. Finally corralled by Jachin Scott. Scott, a high arcing downtown shot, no good by Lamont Kerr. Rebound by, I believe that was by Tyree Johnson. 8 seconds to go. That's going to be it. The final score here from Brusly High School. The Brusly Panthers 73. The visiting East Iberville Tigers 49. 73-49 the final score. Here on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Madison Prep Academy basketball and also our bonus coverage of Brusly High School basketball in their game with up-the-road rival East Iberville. And that is the final, a very dominating, convincing victory with a 24-point pounding delivered to East Iberville here at the Brusly High Invitational. So, we hope you enjoyed our coverage of Louisiana High School Athletic Association basketball. For Perry Daniels, this is Eric Hatfield. We will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. as the Madison Prep Academy Chargers take on the winner of the next game coming up between the Southern Lab Kittens and White Castle. That will do it. That will conclude our programming services tonight on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. Good night.